Good morning. What's going on, YouTube? Top of the AM, early Thursday morning. I decided to get on and do a little get ready with me. This morning I just got out the shower, brushed my teeth, did all the good stuff. I don't have much going on. I do have to work tonight, but I am getting ready now to head out to Sam's Club, no, BJ's, and I am headed to my job to take care of a few things this morning. I had put in a case, and they called me about something else yesterday instead of what I needed them to call me about. So I am headed up here to try to get this situated before going into work tonight. Yeah. Right now I just used a little Noxzema anti-blemish pad on my face. Before I get started, I just want to put it out there. I am learning about this makeup thing. I don't know too much about it. If I tell y'all what my normal makeup ritual was and how I did my face normally, you know, you guys might laugh at me. My makeup routine was a freaking eyeliner and concealer all over my face. But after watching the ladies on YouTube with these makeup tutorials, they have really been helping you good out. Cause Auntie don't know nothing about no makeup. But yeah, these makeup tutorials has really been helping your Auntie out. Every time I get ready to do my face, my makeup, and get ready, it always brings a story to mind. It always brings a story to mind about one of my girlfriends. We used to be girlfriends. We don't communicate anymore. Part of which, for these reasons that's in the story time, is the one reason we don't communicate no more, to be honest. Well, not story time, but in this little tale that I have to tell. I won't call it a story time. But in this little chat with me this morning, I want to tell y'all about it. She was actually to be honest, she was actually a co-worker of mine, and that's how we actually met, was on the job we was working on together. And after being on that job for about, I'd say about 4 or 5 months, me and this young lady became very acquainted. And we started hanging out. You know, I started inviting her over. you know, to my family events, cookouts, whatever I was doing here to the house. You know, she brought her family. And so, yeah, we became very close. Her daughter and children used to come by, and, you know, we used to share things with each other about things we going through. We were really close. Long story short, me and her decided to take a little girls trip. Let me back up before we get to the girls trip. So, I have always been a fan of making up my face. Even though I don't know how to make it up, I have always been a fan of my eyeliner, my eyelashes, my appearance, period, when I walk out the house. I am big on that for many, many reasons. But, so yeah, even when I used to go to work, my makeup, from my eyebrows to my eyelashes to everything about my outer appearance used to be on point. So, after a while of getting to know each other, at this time, yes, she had been to my house. Yes, we had been out together. You know, we was at work this in particular night, sitting outside smoking a cigarette. And she looked at me and she asked me, she said, "Is something wrong with your skin?" I said, "No, nothing wrong with my skin. Why you ask me that?" She was like, "'Cause you always have on makeup. And normally when females wear a lot of makeup or makeup every day, there's something wrong with their skin." I automatically found that to be something wrong with what she said, because that's not true. It's not true, because I am a prime example of don't nothing have to be wrong with your skin for you to want to be girly and put on your makeup. You know what I mean? That's part of what you do, and that's what you like. You want to paint your motherfucking face, paint your goddamn face. I don't mean I gotta have eczema or skin disease or something gotta be wrong with my face or my skin for me to wear makeup. So that part of her question / comment was not even fucking true, first and foremost. So I'm like, no, ain't nothing wrong with my skin. You know, I just like to wear my makeup. She was like, oh, okay. I found it to be at that moment kind of offensive, but I couldn't really take it offensive, because I'm like, nah, she really don't. She might just be asking, you know. She probably just really don't know. She's older than me, too, might I add. But I say, no, she probably just don't know. You know what I mean? So she's my friend. She's not trying to come for me. Pretty much is what I kept having to tell myself. She's my friend. She's not coming for me. You know, that's what I told myself in that moment. So I took it just like a question. She curious, she wanted to know. You don't know unless you ask. And I let that be the reason. So to jump right ahead, never again have the conversation about the makeup or about anything ever came up again. ever came up again. That conversation never, ever came up again. Okay, skips about a year down the line. We still real good friends. We go out. We meet up to eat. She always have called me slow because she said it takes me forever to get ready. And I could agree with that. If you know me, you know I am always late. And you know it's going to take me forever to get ready. One, because I'm just slow like that. And it's a lot that goes on with getting ready. Bad enough, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So how can I not know what the hell I'm doing and rushing it? No, that don't make sense to me. So it does take me a little time. But again, back to the story. I never really paid it no attention how she comes for me being slow, me getting ready. Never knew or realized that it bothered her or she hate waiting or however you would like to put that. But skip right along. So we end up going on the girls' trip. We want to go on the girls' trip. First girls' trip, me and her going out of town together. So she actually at this time gets to see my process and what it takes for me to get ready. How long it takes, what I do first, second, third. We going on the trip together. Of course, we shared this room together. So yeah, she does get to see the processing of me getting ready. This day we go, it's like day 2 on the trip. We get ready to go. It's at nighttime. We go to the liquor store. Our plan was to go to the liquor store, get a bottle, come back to the room, listen to our music as we get ready, and head out for the evening, for the night actually. Granted, we did just that. We went to the liquor store. Granted, we did just that. We went to the liquor store. We picked up alcohol. On our way back, she was like, let's go ahead and grab something to eat. You know what I mean? So we could already have something on my stomach. Kudos. Good idea. Let's stop and get us something to eat. I'm thinking we finna stop, get something quick. Because the plans again was to go get ready and head out for the evening, for the night. We out of town. We probably stop by a nice restaurant, hookah lounge, you know. Then head to a club. This is what I'm thinking. So she pulls up to this Mexican restaurant. Very nice. People sitting outside, nice patio. The ambiance from looking in, the way the glasses is. You can see the chandeliers, the lighting and everything. It's a very upscale restaurant. She pulls up to the restaurant. It done got dark now. We out of town. And she said, let's have some Mexican. So immediately I look at her. Well, that's cool. We can have Mexican. But let's go to the room and put on some clothes. And then we come sit on the patio, you know, have our Mexican food. Have our Mexican food, have some drinks, or what have you, and then we'll go on about our evening from there. I'm thinking, wow, perfect idea, Stephanie. Perfect idea. Don't y'all know this lady? I ain't gonna call her a bitch. Don't y'all know this lady looked at me and said, damn, do you have to make up your face and look like a Barbie doll everywhere you go? What? And I do. Yes. Yeah. I do. At that moment, y'all, I couldn't shit a brick. Why did it offend me the way it did? One, you my friend. Secondly, We are out of town. Bitch, we should have one thing in common. And you should know this about me. Stephanie ain't going nowhere looking crazy. And I'm not. No. I'm not. Yes, we have to go put on clothes. We out of town. You talking about going to these folks' restaurant, sitting on the patio, having Mexican food. Bitch, I thought we were finna pick up something quick, take back to the room right quick, something to snack on, munch on, while we have a drink, get ready, go to a nice restaurant, or go to a hookah lounge, have some wings. I don't give a fuck what we do. But what we're not about to do on this evening is go sit on these fucking patio with me looking like this. We're not doing that this evening. We sure are not. And y'all, don't you know, that was like the end of the trip at that moment. Because when we got back to the room, not only did she not say anything else to me for the remainder of that evening, the next morning, which was our last night there. So at this point, I'm ready to go. She didn't want to go hang out no more. She didn't want to go get nothing to eat no more. She didn't want to put on no clothes no more. She didn't want to have that drink no more. It was like everything was blown out the window. And I couldn't understand for the life of me as to why. I couldn't understand as to why me wanting to come back to the room, put on clothes, and then go sit down like civilized people and have a fucking meal. Since it's not a quick food, I mean, Y'all, I'm sorry. I have not mastered how to look at my phone and put on my makeup. So, yeah, you guys see me looking up into my mirror. I'm just putting a little mascara on now, so they could be black for when I put on my eyelashes. They could blend in. I don't normally put mascara on my bottom lid. But yeah, and I would say really the moral of this story would be, y'all watch who y'all go out of town with. Also, y'all, don't be going nowhere sitting looking crazy because somebody else decides that's what they want to do. No, we're not doing that. If I don't do it home, what in the hell make you think I'm finna come 5-6 hours away from home and do something that I don't do? I'm just saying. I think our relationship hit the rocky slope after that. We never went out of town again. I don't even think we went out again since that trip. I have seen her since. She did come in town probably about 2 years later after the trip. I'm lying, about a year later after the trip. But we did not hang out. We just pretty much stayed in.